Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and hope you all are doing well on this fine Monday afternoon or morning, depends on where you're at. So anyway, today I will be doing the Lazy Girl method, which is also known as the Femi Beauty method, and it has been a long while since I've done the Lazy Girl method. These days I've only been doing polygel overlays, so I thought I'd switch it up a bit and do some Lazy Girl method nail design. So let me know in the comments below if you all like the Lazy Girl method or if you all think I should just do the overlay. So anyway, I'm just starting by pushing back the cuticles. This is necessary to reduce lifting of the nails, so I'm just doing that. Then moving on, I am using my cuticle bit around the cuticle area, so I'm just lifting up all of the dead skin from off the nail plate right here. Then I'm using my cuticle nippers to cut the dead skin from around the cuticle area, because usually when you use the cuticle bit you don't always get all of the dead skin that's needed to be removed. So by using the cuticle nippers, it also helps in removing the dead skin from around that area. And also, as I said in my previous video, always be careful when using a cuticle nippers around the cuticle area, because sometimes you cannot really tell if you have dead skin or if it's alive. So just be careful. If you all cannot tell, it's best to not use the cuticle nippers because you don't want to hurt yourself. So I did apply my peel-off base coat off camera, and I purchased these Macart full coverage square nail tips XXL. So I purchased this from the Macart website because I wanted some XXL full coverage square nails. I always wanted to try square nail tips. I have never really used square nail tips. Well, square nail tips. Usually it's tapered squared or ballerina. So I wanted to use these, so I purchased them. So I'm just finding my sizes, and to be honest, these nails look really short. I thought it was going to be a little longer than this, but it's still nice. I'm still going to use it, but it's just that I thought the XXL full coverage nail tips would have been longer than this. So the polygels I'm using today are Opal and Shiny Pink from Rosalind and So Cute from Long Hair Pretty Nails Patty Gels. So I am applying my sunscreen to my hands. Remember, this is very important. If you're going to be putting your hand in a nail lamp often, you need to apply sunscreen. Then I'm using my base coat. So I applied base coat to all of the nails and cured for 30 seconds. Now I'm starting with the pinky nail, so I apply some base coat in the nail tip. This is necessary to get some slip when you are using the polygel in the nail tip. However, I should say sometimes it's not necessary, because sometimes when I use it without the base coat it works, but sometimes it doesn't work, so it just depends. So I'm using So Cute Patty Gel, and I'm just applying a very thin layer to the nail tip, and then I am going to be doing an ombre nail on this nail. So when I am satisfied with how thin the polygel is in the nail, I then drag the polygel to create a fade or an ombre, and I also make sure the polygel is applied very thin in the nail tip. This is necessary. It needs to be applied thin. Do not apply too much because we are just trying to achieve an ombre. I did that first layer and cured, and then I applied a second layer, a very thin second layer as well, because we do not want to build up this nail too much. And the reason why I applied it is because the polygel was a little too translucent, and I didn't want it to be too translucent right here. Sometimes it's necessary and sometimes it's not, so you have to know if to apply it or not. But I thought I should have applied another very thin layer, and I applied that and cured again. Then I'm using shiny pink at the tip area of the nail. And this is another reason why I do not like doing the lazy girl method, because the sticky tabs, the nail is always falling off of the sticky tabs, and that's so annoying because when you're doing your nails you do not need to worry about the nail falling off, but it's always falling off. So that's kind of annoying, but I still like the lazy girl method. So yeah, I'm just applying the glitter polygel to the tip area. Then I cured for 30 seconds. Next, I'm applying some more of the So Cute Patty Gel to the nail bed area. And before curing, I placed it on my pinky nail and applied pressure, and I also cleaned the underside of the nail and the cuticle area off camera and cured for 30 seconds. Moving on to the ring nail, I'm using Opal, which is this milky white polygel, and I really like this polygel, so I'm just applying a bead of the polygel to this nail. And I did apply way too much of the polygel, but not to worry, I just pat the polygel in place, making sure it's neatly applied. And then I kind of drag the polygel down the nail to remove most of the polygel, because this layer needs to be thin. In order for it to be applied to my natural nail, it needs to be thin. So I keep dragging the polygel until it's not as thick anymore. You would know if it's too thick and how much needs to be removed by looking at it. And when I'm satisfied, I then apply it to my ring nail. And apply pressure. Then I just cleaned the cuticle area of the ring nail, and also I tried to neaten the underside of the nail as well. This nail was kind of difficult to do because it kept moving, the nail tip kept moving on my nails, so every time I cleaned the cuticle area it moved a little bit, so I have to put it back in place and then try again to clean the cuticle area, so it was a lot. So I cured that for 30 seconds. And this is how it looks. I didn't like the fact that at the nail bed area you could kind of see my nail, and that is to be expected because this polygel is very translucent and it is a milky white polygel as well. And when you apply pressure, some of the polygel seeps out of the nail as well, so it's not covering the whole nail, and that is another disadvantage of the lazy girl method. Sometimes you cannot build the nail to build opacity, so yeah, that happens sometimes. It also depends on the polygel. So moving on to the middle nail, I'm using the So Cute Patty Gel, and this polygel is so pretty. It's a pink polygel, but it also has diamond dust glitters in it, and it's so pretty. I love it. So yeah, I just applied it, and I did basically the same thing, but for this nail I didn't apply too much polygel, so I didn't have to remove much. So yeah, I applied it to my middle nail, and then I cured for 30 seconds. Now on to the index nail. I am doing the whole nail using shiny pink, and this polygel is so pretty. I love the glitters in this polygel, so I'm just applying it and making sure that it's not applied too thick on the nail, because it needs to be thin enough so that it could be applied to my natural nail easily. So I applied it to my index nail. Then I made sure the underside of the nail was very smooth, and I also cleaned the cuticle area as well, and made sure it was applied straight on the nail. Always make sure your nail tips are applied straight on your nails. You don't want to cure it and then realize it's bent. So yeah, I cured that for 30 seconds as well. So I was contemplating here removing the ring nail, because I didn't like how it was looking where you could see my nail bed color. I didn't like that at all. So I wanted to remove it, but I said maybe I should do the thumbnail before I decide to move it. Maybe I would have changed my mind, and luckily I didn't remove it, because I would have changed my mind. So yeah, on the thumbnail I am applying some base coat, then I applied the patty gel and just patting it, because and making sure that it is applied very thin. Make sure it's applied very thin, and I drag the polygel down the nail, because you need to make sure there isn't a harsh line of demarcation, because if this polygel is cured, it will have a harsh line of demarcation, because it wouldn't be able to blend in when you apply another layer of the same colored polygel. So make sure it is you drag the polygel, like fade the polygel into the nail. Yeah, so yeah, I cured for 30 seconds. Then I applied another layer, mainly at that area right here, because I wanted my ombre. So at that area there, I didn't want the nail to be too translucent at that area on the top, because when I apply the glitter, it would have been showing a little. I do not know how to explain it really, but it really doesn't matter. So yeah, I'm just applying a second layer, a second thin layer. Make sure it's applied very thin. And I cured for 30 seconds. Next, I applied the glitter polygel to the tip area. The nail tip always falls off the stand. It's so annoying. So I cured for 30 seconds. Then I applied my last bead of polygel to the nail bed area. And before curing, I placed it on my thumbnail and applied pressure and made sure to clean around the cuticle area and all of that, and then I cured for 30 seconds. So this is how the nails are looking. Now I'm just applying rubbing alcohol to remove the tacky layer. And then I began filing the nails. I always like watching people file their nails. That's why I left this clip in the video. So I hope you all like it too. And I also don't keep the filing process in my videos as of recently, so I thought I'd just include the filing process for this nail design. So I hope you guys like it. So I'll be back shortly. So this is after filing of the nails. Now I'm just going to top coat all of the nails and cure for 30 seconds. I love this glitter polygel, it's so pretty. This is one of my favorite polygels from Rosalind. And I'm really happy I didn't remove this milky white polygel from the ring nail, because what I'm going to do with this ring nail would look really pretty. Although I didn't like the fact that you could see the nail bed color, the color of my nail bed on the ring nail, I'm glad I kept it because of the design. Well, because of the rhinestones I placed on it, it looked really good. I don't know, something about my thumbnail, it looks kind of huge with this square nail tips. Is it just me, or is it looking huge? Because that was the only one that could fit my thumb. The rest of them were either way too big or way too small. But yeah, so I cured that for 30 seconds and then I top coated the underside of the nails and cured again for 30 seconds. So I have these rhinestones that I got from a lot of companies. So I use my dual form cases as storage because I do not use dual forms. So this rhinestone that I'm using right here, I think I got it from Amazon. I'm not too sure, but I think I did. So yeah, I'm using this rhinestone right here. So I apply some of my Macart rhinestone glue to the ring nail and then I placed the rhinestone and I make sure it was centerized. Then I am using my nail lamp to cure that. Actually flash cure it, not cure it, flash cure. Then moving on to the middle nail, I'm using my rhinestone glue and I'm placing some rhinestones around the cuticle area of the middle nail. Then I cured for 30 seconds in my nail lamp. So I wanted to apply more bling to the nails because I thought it needed something more. So I applied some of my top coat to the ring nail. Then I went ahead and placed some more rhinestones on the ring nail. Then I cured for 30 seconds. So this is how the nails are looking and I think they look so good. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Now I'm using my cuticle oil to rehydrate my skin and nails. So this is the finished look. Let me know what you guys think about this nail design in the comments below, and also let me know if you all would want me to continue doing some lazy girl nail designs. So thanks for watching and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. See you in my next one. Bye guys.